12-volt batteries continue to become more and more complex in their placement and their accessibility. This is an example of having a control bar or a structural component covering the top access to the battery, as well as a washer fluid reservoir. So a lot of times once you gain access into here and you need to de-energize your 12-volt, you may have to remove some additional segments to go ahead and get access to it. Make sure that you've got appropriate tools on hand so that you can make this a quick process so that your guys can get into the vehicle and start gaining victim access and extrication. When we DC or disconnect these terminals, we want to make sure that we start with the negative and then go to the positive. You need to have the versatility of tool capability to be able to actually remove the attachments or cut the cables, whichever one gives you quicker access and is going to accommodate what you're trying to do with the vehicle. If you do cut the terminals or cut the cables, understand that if you want to access any components of the system at some point, whether it's the power locks, the power windows, the power seats, that no longer is an option. Once that negative terminal is disconnected, make sure that you take that cable and isolate it so that it's not going to make contact with the positive or anything else along those lines. You also need to remember that even though this is disconnected, you still have stored energy within the supplemental restraint systems. So you need to continue to be cognizant of airbags and seatbelt pretensioners.